come in, throw your slabs out, and try to make the same amount of slab coils as you're going to do for that day, so that you don't have to try to save them until the next day or over the weekend. So, slip and score, right? Yeah, we're going to do that. Yeah. I like to use little Sharpie tools with bumpies on them because it's faster. You can even bring in a fork if you want to. That's the best. So you're going to tip these all up on their sides. This makes it even faster. Scratch them all up. Do you know why you have to slip and score?
Yeah, but I don't remember the answer.
Okay. It's because when you scratch up the surface of the clay, and then you put the slip in the middle, and you stick them together, it makes a bind like this. So when it dries, it's tough. It's harder to pull apart. If you just try to stick them together and push them, it's like easy to break apart. Okay? So pretend I did all of them. Oh, I didn't. Oh. Then you'll put slip. And just scratch up this side. Okay, so on my picture there, it looks like the bottom part here, the neck part of the vase or vessel, is starting and then kind of sloping in, and then it goes straight up, right? So you can always put it on the inside. So if you're trying to build in, then you want to put the coil slabs on with a lip sticking out so that you can work in. Okay. If you're trying to build on this part where the vase is going out, you can stick them on the outside and blend out this way. Then you're not trying to stretch the clay. Yeah. Okay. So we'll put it a little on the inside. Squish it down. Oops, it doesn't quite fit. Okay, so then you can use your pokey tool, something with pokies on it, and you want to pull up because we're building up, right? So we're going to push this clay up into the slab. All the way around. And you can be messy. The more messy and squishy of the clay, pushing everything together really good that you are, you can smooth it out and make it pretty later. But you can be rough. It'll make it hold together better. Then you want to do the inside, and on the inside you don't have to push down because there's not too much base to pull up. So you can see on this side, see, and it's messy because I'm going to make it pretty with my rib. Okay, so if I went all the way around on this, and then you have to slip and score these corners and put them together too. You're going to use a rib, and I can only find wooden ones. Do you have plastic?
I have some metal ones.
Metal ones? Okay, so I'll get you a metal one to do yours. But you'll take the rib after all the coils and you'll smooth it out, okay? And I like to pull up because that'll thin the clay out, make it thinner. But we don't want to start with a thin piece because then you might poke a hole in it while you're trying to put it all together. So see how it's probably half the size you start to do this. All the way around. So then to put the next one on, if this was on here, it's real good. I'm gonna stretch this all the way, all the way around. And we're building in, right? Sloping in. So we're gonna put the coil on the inside. And then do the same thing with this. So you're only probably going to be able to add 3 or 4 high a day,
Okay.
a class period, because the clay gets too active and soft and it needs to sit. Otherwise, if we try to build too much, it'll all fall. Yeah. I'll let it cool. And we'll smooth this out and pull up. It'll work better with the metal grip. See how we're making that form?
Yeah.
Then when we want it, then we could go straight up, so we're gonna set the coils right on top. And then when you get to the point where you wanna build out, you start putting them closer to the edges. Okay? Okay. Sound good?
Yeah.
So you can go through here, I think there's 10 different kinds of pots.
Okay.
And pick out the one that you want to make. And so they're probably gonna be, yeah,
Okay.
that'll be fun, huh?
Yeah.
Put some flowers in there for your mom.
All right.
Okay, yeah.